The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Milwaukee Bucks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Hornets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Gortat is out there with Anthony Morrow. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Thor in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Bucks, we've got Baker. He's out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Bell in at the small forward. We look at the Bucks. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason.
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Washington. It doesn't go for him. And the Bucks with possession. Here's Waters. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Shots good by Thor.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Dishes to Morrow. Charlotte moving the ball around and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Baker and another 3 for Milwaukee.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
Passes to Morrow. Back to Washington. Here's Kalitzla, and it's sent back by Allen. Here's Ilyasova, banked in off the glass.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing. Selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Stolen by Allen. Goes up, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-2 run here.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now the pass to Thor. And Morrow has it in the corner. Charlotte no good that time either.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Baker with the bucket.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
So it's the Hornets now. 17-point game. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good on the shot. Waters got 9.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Washington. Still without a basket. To halt the run, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Here's Morrow. No good on the triple.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's growing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Washington, rebounded by Bell.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Pass to Waters. Bucks passing it around. Baker kicks to Allen. From past the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Allen's got his second bucket of the night. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And the Hornets call time here.
Let's give up a welcome to the floor, your forward crew. Forward crew dancing.
Tipped away. Down low. And Morrow has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Misfires on the corner 3. Here's Baker. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the left wing. The 3 from Morrow. Charlotte no good that time either.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Washington. Here's Thor. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. And Ilyasova throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the wing right side. Washington passes to Gortat. The 3 from Morrow. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And he's going to get called there for the technical foul. Hanging on the rim.
And fundamentally, that's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to control your emotion.
Noel, he's checked in for Charlotte. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Morrow. Passes it to Noel. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Bell.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And now the fast break. Bell with the ball. For 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
It's Noel on the wing. And the pass to Thor. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Baker. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Morrow has it in the corner. No good from outside.
Just cannot get anything to go if there's going to be a...
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Baker. He's defended by Noel.
Baker.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Pass to Thor. Now the feed to Gortat, and the shot goes in.
And this is where Gortat is most dangerous, a refined, confident interior scorer.
The 17-footer. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Right wing. Here's Kalitsla. Gets hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Baker.
2.
The first free throw is good. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Noel, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Antetokounmpo. And the chink by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Back to Richards. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just big-boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Pass to Richards. Inside, here's Edwards. Gets hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Baker. He's defended by Noel. Baker with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's Milwaukee, able to put on a show for the ages. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And so here's Charlotte. They've got Bell, Baker out there with Bogut, and Atilia Silva in at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Baker with the bucket.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Passes it to Richards. To the inside, Cotto. Bell with the block. Here's Eli. Look at that.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The pass to Richards. Washington against Bogut. Here's Richards. Nice D from Bogut.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Baker with the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bell up on top. He's got 6.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Washington. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Bucks. Baker's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Bell with the block. Here we go. That was something else.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Back to Richards. It's stolen by Bogut. Ilyasova in the post. And Ilyasova throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's stolen by Bell. And they're running for the finish. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Washington kicks to Edwards. Back to Washington. Let's go. And again, the Hornets missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer.
And the Aussie Bogut just outstanding at gutting it through there in the finish.
And here's Edwards. Still yet to score. Pass to Washington. Out to Edwards. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Milwaukee's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3-3 on three-pointers. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, Noel. Pass to Washington. To the middle. Here's Kalixla over Bogut. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
The tray, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And really sharp mechanics on the jumper there by Bogut. Can't exactly leave him alone from there.
Kalichla, covered by Bogut. Here's Kalichla. Got a piece of it. Here's Baker. He's got 36, and it's good for 2.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And into the floor, it's your Bucks home crew. What a area, Bucks fans! Let's make some noise for your Bucks home crew.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Charlotte's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Up top, Noel. Scoreless thus far. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Crazy athleticism. Watch out for Giannis.
To the paint to stop the run. Washington, that's good.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Charlotte now. To the inside. Here's Kalichla. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Kalichla. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Noel passes to Gortat, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Charlotte.
And for the away team, number 10, Anthony Morrow.
Here's Morrow. Inside, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Kicks it to Morrow. The pass to Thor. Noel with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
That's good from Ilyasova on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Ilyasova's got 17 now. And here are the Hornets now. That's tipped. It's Noel on the wing. He has yet to score.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And Giannis gets it to go.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Noel, and just miss after miss right now.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Buries the long-range jumper. Baker's got 41.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Noel, no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something. Something to be admired.
Pass to Thor. The three. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Kelly Tykes. 5 points in the game. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. And here's Morrow outside. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Playing with authority inside. Giannis not settling for the layup.
Antetokounmpo's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Charlotte making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Very smooth pace to this offense, guys.
Yeah, looking to keep building on this run.
Baker with the bucket.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Washington passes to Morrow. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ilyasova's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Foul. JT Thor. First personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for two, Kalitzakis.
First one falls for him. And that one. Goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Morrow. Pass to Thor. It's Gortat, top of the key. It's deflected. Bell against Washington. Bell's shot is good.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The three from Morrow. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Drills the three-pointer. Giannis has got 11 points in the quarter.
And I'll tell you what, if Giannis develops a three-point shot, I don't know how he stops it.
Passes it to Washington. And the Hornets miss again. Gets it off. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Watch out, y'all. We're in the splash zone. Better get those fans in the front row some ponchos, baby. Three balls are raining down, Shaq, everywhere you look.
I'm glad I'm not sitting there. This is a new suit, Kenny.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. The series lead, the halftime lead, they're in great shape.
And so they can't let up now, Ernie. I mean, when you've got a team down, you got to finish the job.
You got to be merciless and mean. Rawr.
Well, maybe not that last part, but I see where you're going. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And the Hornets with possession here. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's five. They've got Gortat. He's out there with Anthony Morrow. And it's Thor into the center position.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Gortat kicks to Morrow. Floats one up. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And so it's Charlotte with it. And there's the pass to Baker. Fires the three. And another three for Milwaukee.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Thor. To the middle. Here's Morrow. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Here's Milwaukee now. Driving. Oh, wow!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Charlotte no good that time either.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
The Hornets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Pass to Thor. Will it go? Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Flynn, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Stolen away. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
There's Lopez with the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Court's out against Flynn. Passes it to Thor. Charlotte moving it around. Morrow, no good. Milwaukee's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Good work there as it goes.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Bucks.
Down low, here's Lopez. Drops in the layup for 2. Lopez has got 7.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Poked away. Here's Baker. Basket good. Baker. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Here's Morrow. There's the pass to Washington. To the right side. Fires for 3. And again, the Hornets missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
From deep, Ilyasova. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
That's tipped.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? To the inside. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Morrow. To the middle. Here's Gortat. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And it's Lopez.
And that's about as flashy as you're going to see Brook Lopez get. What a play.
To the paint, looking to get it going. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Drives to the hoop, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Morrow. Pass to Gortat. There's the double team with Flynn, and stolen by Flynn. Brown, the pass to Ilyasova. Plays it up and banks it in. Ilyasova's got 22 points.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Morrow. Poked loose and stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Brown, and he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Inside, here's Morrow. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
And so it's Milwaukee now. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Baker. Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Pass to Flynn. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played.
Another bucket! Wow!
And he's equaled second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
A tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats. Here's Morrow. Out to the right wing. There's the double team with Flynn. Morrow dishes to Gortat. Charlotte moving it around. Passes to Washington. Intercepted. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
The loudest section in the free t-shirt, White Area. Once again, give it up for your 414 crew, Bucks fans.
So it's the Bucks now. Baker kicks to Bell. Count the basket. Bell's got 18 points in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The pass to Richards. Ilyasova against Washington. And stolen by Ilyasova. Bell, that's a 2-point. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Allen kicks to Ilyasova. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Edwards. The rebound by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. There's the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Ilyasova's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Washington with it. To end the cold streak, Allen with the rebound. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
And here's Bell from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Bell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And, Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Noel finds Edwards. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting the technical free throw, Anthony.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Noel passes to Richards. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. Edwards can't hit. On offense here, the Bucks. Bell, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Now, Noel. From outside, off the mark. Bell against Edwards. A 3-ball. They get it back. Pass to Bell. over Edwards. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Got a piece of it. Back to Noel. 6 on the shot clock, and the Hornets miss again. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Allen against Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Hornets ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Richards. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte moving the ball around. He can't get that one. And the Bucks with possession. They've got an 8-0 run.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And it's sent back by Allen. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the Hornets making a change here. Thor's checked in.
That was your Bucks coach.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field. Yet another bucket.
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Greg, he is now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game. Washington. That one off the back iron and out.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Noel. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's now tied for third most steals in a playoff game.
Exhausting them with his constant hounding. You're right. The effort level, just amazing.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. For Milwaukee, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And the Hornets with possession here. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Richards with it. Pass to Thor. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Here's Bell going inside, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
A free throw drops for Bell. Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Morrow kicks to Washington. To the inside. Here's Thor. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a
Very
pretty small club, that's
Very
for sure.
exclusive.
He can really rise up.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
Passes it to Gortat. Back to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the pass to Gortat. From deep. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Baker. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
They get a hand on it.
Takes.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making...
Oh, man.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's nabbing another steal.
And the steals numbers, just incredible.
And GA for a single playoff game, the third most steals in NBA history.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
From deep, Ilyasova, and another three for Milwaukee.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double. Team now.
Ilyasova's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land. Those are amazing numbers for layups, much less the three. Morrow, no good.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
The three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Allen, that's good.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bell with the block. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
From deep, Washington. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Baker with the bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Morrow. Here's the teardrop. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. to end the run, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Milwaukee with the rebound. Bell's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Kicks it to Morrow. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario.
And again for three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc, the rebound by the Bucks. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
Here's Kalitzla. Charlotte no good that time either. Here's Bell. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Bell's got 49 points in the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Morrow. Here's Thor. And again, unable to change momentum here. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. Good! Another from 3.
And he's knocked the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Gortat kicks to Morrow. Shoots a fader, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. From deep three-point territory. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. The bench was huge tonight. How big were they?
You know, we have such a great starting unit. I think our second unit gets overlooked a lot. You know, they come in, I honestly think they're better than a lot of the first units in the league.
Well, you all helped win the game tonight, Brooke. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, it's time to present the New Balance Player of the Game.